it's Alex. I'm here today with Dan.
Yeah, all right.
It's Dan in another car.
It's not my car.
It's not Dan's car, it's Adam's car. It's a brand new, well, I say brand new. It is pretty damn new. Ford Fiesta. With a personal plate. Very clean, deep impact blue. Suits it really well.
So I said I got a big soft spot for Fiesta, so I passed my test in one.
Oh, did you?
In 2011, the shape previous to this model.
Oh, right.
I passed my test in it, so
this is a Mark
8.
Mark 8?
Mark 8,
Oh
yeah,
God,
the latest version.
That was a 7.
So if you were to buy a Fiesta now, it'll be the same shape as this one.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I thought it looked brand new.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, it's only on
Mark
26,000 miles.
My first car was Mark 3.
Oh, lovely.
Mark 3 Fiesta. And
What plate
I didn't want it, really.
Yeah.
I wanted a classic car. Like an
Did
old
your dad get it for you, or did you
Ford
buy it?
My dad found it for me with my ex-boyfriend. I think it was in my ex's family. Like an old family car. It was MReg.
Oh, Emirates.
And I think they only wanted like £400 for it.
Oh, it's nothing, is it?
No, and I only used it. I used it for 6 months. 6 months, and then I blew it up. I did 10,000 miles in 6 months. I just went everywhere in it. I was going to and from Oxford to the Cotswolds, going from the Cotswolds to my mum in London, just going up and down the motorway.
Lots of driving, yeah,
and
getting your money's worth out of it.
It used loads of oil, and I had to keep topping it up.
Ah, so it was broken.
I took it to my friend who was a bit more mechanically knowledgeable than me at the time. And what he did, with the engine running, he took the cap off the top of the engine, the oil cap, and it was just
gushing out oil.
Like the exhaust was coming out of the top of the engine.
Ah, it's buggered then. It's buggered.
But it was still driving great. It still had loads of poke. I was flying everywhere in it. I just wanted to know why it used so much oil when it was behaving like that. And it always stank of burning oil as well. My dad said it was death
My
trap.
first car did that. It is, but it was not long before I got rid of it. Basically, my dad stripped it apart, and the piston rings had failed.
Oh, that's probably
So
what
that's how
happened
it was
to the
burning. It was
Fiesta.
burning oil. Yeah, burning oil like no tomorrow.
Well, Peggy was smoking. She was smoking out the exhaust. And we all thought it was the valve guides, because the engine that was in mine didn't come with valve stem oil seals originally. So we put them in as an after modification, but it still smoked, and it turned out to be piston rings. So very annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even reach the end of the windscreen.
Like,
You're all the way over there.
All I can see is the edge of the bonnet, closest to the wiper. I can't see the actual bonnet.
Yeah, I've never understood that with modern cars. You can, on a lot of them, you can never see the end of the bonnet.
You can't, no. It's almost like it's hidden away.
And it's a bit like those MGs I've been driving lately. You know, they don't even have front parking sensors. This hasn't, is it?
No.
Not on the front.
No parking
Has it got
sensors.
rear one?
No, they're
Oh,
optional
no.
extra.
Okay. Well, you don't need them at the back, really.
No, the back is quite flat, to be honest. Yeah.
It's got no boot on it. But the bonnet, wow.
God, this is busy.
How do you know the end of it? I am absolutely cooking.
Oh.
It doesn't help that you've got a t-shirt on and I've got a fleece.
Yeah, I was going to say, open the window as much as you like, it's fine.
Thank you.
Right, okay.
Go, 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 it's clear. Wow, it's really empty.
Oh my God.
It's never that empty. Quick!
Oh God, the bus is turning.
I'm unzipping. I'm too hot.
It's alright.
I've got 2 jumpers on. I thought it was going to be freezing out, but it's not that cold actually.
It's quite warm. This one, the Fiestas drive really well. They've got sharp steering, the gearbox is nice and precise.
I always
the pedals,
like Ford gearboxes.
The pedals are light, so I can see why they say it's Britain's best-selling car for what, 30-40 years, Fiesta?
I got rid of my Fiesta when I got some money together, and I got my Mark 1 Capri. Oh! Because that's what I really wanted. I wanted a classic car. And the Fiesta was 1.1, and the Capri was 1.6. And everyone used to say to me, looking at the Capri, "Oh, it must be really fast. How fast is it?" And I'm like, my driver's door when I got to the services. Well, that was another thing as well, because when I was doing 60 in the slow lane and the services said 15 miles, when I woke up in the fast lane, the next sign I saw said services in about 5 miles. So I was asleep for a good 10 miles, I reckon. I just drifted across.
That's scary.
So this is a 1 litre.
1.1.
Oh, 1.1.
1.1, yeah. Non-turbo.
Okay. And is there any sort of name to this one?
The Z-Tech spec.
It's a Z-Tech.
Z-Tech, so it's a mid-range model.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The steering wheel's squishy. What's that all about?
I know.
It's padded. I've not felt that before. What am I feeling so far? Steering's not too light, which is nice.
Yeah.
I don't like it when
People always say the Fiesta's a nice car to drive.
Ooh.
They drive like a go-kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed no matter how...
It's got some go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slow down. It wasn't me. I'm doing the speed limit.
Oh, red light again.
God, the brakes are so sharp.
I know, you've got to be careful you don't brake check someone.
give yourself whiplash. I mean, the gearbox doesn't feel as sort of firm as I'd expect it to feel.
No, it's quite loose, isn't it? Yeah. It's easy to select gears though, all the gears are easy.
Excuse me.
No, it's fine.
Choking on the hot air. I think it's time for a cup of tea now.
Cup of tea and nuggets, is it?
Yay! Can you message Lyndon to put the oven on?
Oh, yes.
The clutch, I can't feel where the bike one is. I'm just
like my Rover.
Yeah.
But it's nice and light. It's nice and light though.
It's too light. I can't feel it. I feel like I've got to be careful. It's not my car.
Yeah, Adam's very protective over it. That's all I can say to you. Yeah. Because he's so happy with it because the MG6 was so crap. This has got better build quality. It's got like a nice squishy dashboard. See?
Oh, yeah.
It's got a premium feel to it. In a way.
It's got another gear as well.
It's got 5 gears. Yeah.
It's got another gear.
Only 5 though. No, not 6 gears.
Oh, no. Come on, little car. I guess in 5th gear it's a bit.
Yeah.
No, it's still a bit.
You're like Peggy's faster than this.
Come on! Damn, the leg race faster than this.
Nice.
Well, I must say it surprised me how sort of gutless it felt in top gear. You know. Yeah, I didn't expect that. It's sort of, you get to a point and it feels like the accelerator's just not doing anything else.
What's mad is the 1.1 engine is new to the Ford Fiesta range, right?
Oh.
As I said, it replaced the 1.25. It's actually got more power than a 1.25.
Is it?
Yeah, the older 1.25.
Wow. And was that a 4-cylinder? The one?
4-cylinder, yeah. And you think, oh,
They've dropped a cylinder.
it dropped cylinder, yeah. So he chose this one because even though it's pretty much an A to B dull car that everyone has, a Fiesta, but it's easy to get parts for. It looks nice, easy to get parts for. They hold their value really well.
Yeah.
Even you buy a 10-year-old one that you're still looking at, you know, quite decent money, yeah. They don't depreciate like the modern MGs. I mean, I don't like them personally, but there we go.
Well, when you've had such a bad
Well, we had 2, didn't we? We had an MG3 and the MG6, and they're both lemons.
Both lemons.
Lemon, shed, whatever you want to call it. No, never again. Oh, we're on national now.
Come on, little car.
I know, overtaking you've got to plan. Overtaking you've got to plan ahead.
Yeah, look you.
Just low on power. If you want to know the stats, this has 85 horsepower.
Can't feel it. My micro's got that in it, I think.
What you find with older cars, because they don't have a cat, when you put the foot down, it responds really well.
Yeah.
But modern cars like this,
They feel a bit.
nice and long. It was a nice, pleasant journey down to you, Mike.
Oh,
It was a lovely journey.
Yeah. It's nice, you know. Look, it doesn't wander or anything, you know.
It's basically a modern A to B car. It does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not as boring as like a Renault Clio or a Dacia or whatever they call it. You know. The only reason it took.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I crunched
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
No, I was just going this way. Oh, he's crunching his gears. I'm scared. You can tell this is really
Yeah.
But when you get on the open road, it's a bit like...
Yeah, it's a little bit like...
God, this heater is amazing. I feel like, you know, the glue on my boot has melted and it's falling apart. That's how it feels. It feels like my boots are on fire.
Well, the top of the range version of this car is called the Ford Fiesta Vingali.
Oh, right.
And Vingali, and they are roughly about nearly £30,000. Where would you pay that for a Fiesta? Near enough 30 grand.
Happy days.
So look how quiet it is though, it's really quiet, look.
I want to have a look at the engine.
Oh yeah, sure.
Running, while it's
this
running.
side, it's on this side. Yeah.
Just stop moving it around. If I can. It's really dark, but I want to look at the engine. It's not moving. Yeah. It's a little bit of a shake to it. Oh, what's that? That's hilarious. It's tiny.
But the battery's
what the hell?
It's got stop start.
Oh my
so
god.
You need a big battery, don't you?
That's an expensive battery, yeah. That's funny. I've never seen an oil cap that small in my life.
Adam's favourite feature is the LED wings.
Yes. Yeah, it looks smart.
They just look nice. They look really nice.
Yeah, it does look smart.
But it's a nice sounding engine, though.
Well, you can't hear it, can you? You better turn it off, save your fuel. Well, that's my experience of a Mark 8, is it? Mark 8 Fiesta. It's nothing like my old Fiesta at all. So, yeah, I don't know. I would recommend it as a little town car. But yeah,
Britain's best-selling car.
Is it Britain's?
Best-selling small hatchback,
Britain's
yeah.
best-smelling. Thanks for watching. Bye.